Right. Can you hear me and see me? I have no idea what's going wrong with StreamYard tonight. It's absolutely, I don't, it played the intro again for some apparent reason. Now, Wayne said, we can see you, but no volume. Now, can you hear me? Let me know. Can anyone hear me? Or do I have to shut down this stream and actually start it again? Lovely. Right. Big up, Giant 8. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I had to come out and come back in again. And suddenly come back, the intro starts again. Well, no harm because it's a great intro song and it's just a brilliant bit of music. And if you're metalheads, it just, sort of rocking your head to it. Behind, good evening and welcome to THFC to with your home at Tottenham past, present, and exciting future under Thomas Frank as he takes us to glory and builds on the success for Manchester Postecoglou and stands on the shoulders as Tottenham go on to greatness. And with the Super League, the first sort of big silverware available to us, we're going to come home with that as well. Ezzy, he's 95% done. Huge transfer boost for Frank. And that's what we're talking a bit tonight. It is, Ezzy. Got the news today, guys, that it is 95% done. I think with the financial year coming to for PSR coming to the end in the end of June. Now, Crystal Palace may want to get this done quite quickly because of the financial year, puts them on a better standing for the next 3 years, because you're only supposed to spend, I think it's over 100 million or 110 million, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Surely one of you guys can let me know in the chat. I think it's 110 million you can spend over a 3-year period, or is it over 3 years? I don't know. I don't know 100% on that. I'm not great in finances. Where's the Sean Butler when you need him? The man that knows what he's talking about. But I must actually text Sean to get to explain, or Colin, get somebody to explain it to me, because it's all sort of goes over my head. Anyway, but yeah, we've got a bit of that. We made our second signing. Going to talk a little bit about a new Japanese wonder kid that signed for 5 million. A little bit about Mona Solomon, who may be staying at Spurs because Frank wants to have a good look at them during the preseason, and the kids as well. I was watching Dave's show earlier, and they were sort of asking, one of the question was, are we overloading ourselves with youngsters? And we want these big marquee signings. I think the marquee signings are coming, but we need a better transfer window than we did last year. Last transfer window was absolutely not the greatest in the world. And it proves with Paratici possibly coming back in now on the 20th of July. Scott Munn being put on gardening leave as well. He may be actually going to take work for the Australian Football Association. So that's where Scott Munn may be heading to, for what I was told today. So, there's a lot happening in Spurs at the moment. But let's welcome a few people in and let's get on with the show. We've got the first one, a big old Hog God. Good evening, Dermot. Chat. Big up to your Hog God 10. Hope you're doing well. We've got Shawnee Mannix. Big up, Shawnee. Good afternoon, Dermot. Big up, Sean. Hope you're doing well. We've got Wayne Bonner. Good morning, everyone. It's actually evening, Wayne. But yeah, we are up for the best daytime show on YouTube. Maybe that's why he said it. Anyway, good morning. Hope you are well and looking forward to the 3 or 4 big money signings the club are going to make. Yeah, we are going to make one, and it's Eze. He's coming in. Big up to Anthony Lynch. Good evening, Dermo, and team greets from West Cork. Big up, Anthony. What's it like in West Cork today? It's a beautiful day here in the southeast of Ireland. Let us know what it's like down in the rebel county of Cork. Let us know. We've got Wayne says, "Oh damn it, my brain went full Arsenal and lost the plot." Yeah, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. And then he says, "Good evening." Yeah, bloody morning, where as well. Well, look, you thought you were in Australia, but there you go. There you go, Wayne. We all make mistakes. Big up, We Are Spurs TV. Big up, hope you're doing well, sir, as well. Where else we got? We've got me clearly, Dermot, wanted an excuse to hit the intro again. I do not know what happened there. I see Dermot's doing his impression of Arsenal in the title race. 1 minute. I love that. I do love that. That's funny. The Keeler isn't in the chat. Let's blame him. No, the Keeler will be in the chat shortly, hopefully. Big up to you, Giant68. Big up to you, Dave. He says, big up, Dermo. Big up, Giant68. How you do, Mal? We can see you, Dermo, but no volume. But now you can see me and hear me. Big up. Big up to Archer. Big up, Dermo. That intro song is super cheesy. I don't think so. I think it's quite rocky. There's actually a ballad version of that. Actually, there's 2 versions of that. There's a ballad version and there's a rocky version. And it was up to me, and I decided to go for the rocky version. I will find a ballad version and put it into our group chat just to let you hear it. We've got We Are Spurs TV. The singer who does the intro has a great voice. He killed that high note. Yeah, I know who it is. I know who it is, and he is a great singer. I believe Ezzy is one of us. I see him in the Spurs shirt. I will admit, I'm interested to see what Ezzy would be like for Spurs. Well, I don't think you've got to wait very much longer. I'm really waiting for the here we go from us, just to say do you know what? I wouldn't be running it, guys, if we weren't confident. I had a chat with our source today, and I was sort of, do I run it or don't I run it? And I was sort of in the dilemmas, do I or don't I? And we both couldn't come up with a title for the show that would come across without us saying, yeah, it is going to happen, or it's 95% done. And he come up with the title for me, and I think it's perfect. It just sort of keeps us in the realms of, yeah, it's 95% done, but there's 5% more way to go. Now, there has been a few niggles, but nothing major. I think it might be due to the structure of the deal more or less than it is with Eze himself. I think personal terms have been agreed. And I think also, I think it's more the structure of the deal, how Palace or Tottenham are going to put it together. But apart from that, I think this deal gets announced before Sunday, because I think Crystal Palace may need the money to help them in their PSR, which it all comes down to at the end of the day. Sadly, it is PSR, and it's about helping other clubs. I'm only one. I'm only content with the J League signing. We sign a prem proven player that position. Look, I am going to get into it. I'm quite impressed for what I've seen of him on YouTube. He's good. He's not like Yang that was bought and then put out on loan. Yang's not proven. He hasn't played a lot of games in the first team. This is a proven first team player. Now, does he block from the likes of Ashley Phillips coming in? Well, in one way, no, because I don't think you can be without enough centre backs. If you're playing 5 at the back, then you're playing with 3 and you need 2 covers. So I don't think it's a bad deal. And I think 5 million as well is a record breaking for the J League. And I saw clips of him, and who is it that they play in their equivalent of the Champions League? They played Cristiano Romero's side. And he was immense in that match. Absolutely immense. So I think we've got a real wonder kid on our hands. And I think we do. And I know I put it out on X, and I put it out on TikTok, on our other platforms. A few people on X have said a few unsavory words about it. Well, our record does speak for itself. We do break major Spurs news, and we're the first to break it. So we do have a reputation of getting things spot on. And again, we wouldn't be running this tonight if we weren't 100% sure. So that's why we're wrong. I'm not bringing that up, Tequila. I don't even know how to. Yeah, exactly. Too much info. It's too right. Oh dear, it's a good job. I can read them. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that, Tequila. To be fair. Anyway, we move on. There isn't a daycare where we need prem proven players, but even more marquee, just prem proven. I mean, we are in the Champions League for Christ's sake. Look, I get it. But I think, look, I'm not against the signing. I'm really not against it at all. Really not against it one iota. And maybe that might be not everyone, but I agree with it. I think it's a good signing. I do. I like him. I think he's young. He's first team proven, which is what you need. And I think he will do good for us. I think he will fill a void for us. Now, is he better than Dragusin? Or I think he's slightly better than Dragusin in my opinion. I do think that. But I don't think you are blocking young talent at Tottenham. If you're good enough, then you should be in the first team. If you're not good enough, then you're going to be loaned out. And we are going to talk about one of our young players being loaned out, actually, to Doncaster Rovers of all teams. And I'm going to love to get Colin sorting that. And we will be keeping an eye on him during the year, and getting Colin to get reports from Colin on the player that's going out. But more of that coming out, guys. If we balance experience and youth, then I'd be happy. I'm with you, Sean. I think that's what we need. If you balance the experience with youth, then I think you're on a winning formula. But we need to trim the squad. It's a bit bloated. It is. I think I think there will be a lot of outcomes. I think there will be. I think there'll be a lot of players going out on loan. I think there'll be a lot of players sold. So if you get to a squad round 35, I think that for me is a good squad size. Let me know in the chat if you agree, guys. Do you think 35 is a good squad number across 4 competitions? Let me know what you think. Blame me or Canada at Sean Mannix. No, we won't blame you, Tequila. Big up the column as well. Big up column. Let me know what you think about your new recruit, Doncaster Rovers, and will you keep us updated on him? To be fair, 2023 window was decent. Van der Ven, Vicario, Anderson, Johnson for his goals. A window similar to that. Yeah, exactly. 2023 was good. 2024 could have been better. So I expect a good window, and I also would expect with Pochettino, not Pochettino, Paratici coming back into it, and now Scott Mond's been put on gardening leave. I would think this window will be better because that 23 window did have some Paratici about it. And if you look at the players that were brought in, they were Paratici type players. If you look at the players that were brought in last summer, there weren't Paratici type players. So I think we've missed Paratici in the windows. And I think getting him back, getting him in the door, getting him to rejoin Tottenham, which he is, which we broke a couple of months ago. I think he's going to make the difference for this window. I really do. I don't have the energy to blame Canada. Apparently, too much singing. Oh well, I know. You're never getting that version ever again. Do you know what? I love the ballad version, to be fair, but I just like the Rocky version. I just do love the Rocky version. Just let me know, guys. Is the stream coming across okay? There's no buffering or anything because I've got a notification in the corner of my screen saying that the Wi-Fi, my Wi-Fi is fine. I know that. I just checked it. Just let me know, guys, if it is okay. Column, the song is great. You sound really good. Yeah, he does. He really does. Well, hello. This is a stranger. A big up, stranger. Big up to you, Ellie. Hope you're doing well. Queen Ellie's in the house. All right, Dermatron, big up. Where's your man, Philip? Philip has retired from the channel. Well, he has retired from the channel. Basically, why he retired was he had a wedding coming up and he's working full time at 70, and he's going on lots of holidays. So, and Spurs was Tottenham wasn't doing his health much good at the time. So, he decided to take a well-earned rest. He still pops on from time to time. I'm in contact with him all the time. But it's great to see you, Eddie. Haven't seen you in a long, long time. I was over for the Palace game, and I was hoping to see you there or bump into you, but I didn't. But I will be over next season, so let me know when you're about, and it'd be lovely to see you again. Have great to see you in. And now, what do you feel about Højbjerg? Do you know what, Ellie? I think letting Højbjerg go was a mistake. I know they got 17 million from him from Marseille, but in my view, I think Højbjerg could still do a job for Spurs. I mean, every other manager liked him. And I always go back to that Chelsea game where he saved that ball on the line when we lost to Chelsea during Ance's first season. And the way he reacted, he was still a team player. He's still a Tottenham player at heart. And I think we made a big mistake letting him go. I really do. I think if you look at the performance from Basuma last season, I think he's a much better bet than Basuma, and he would have done a better job than Basuma. And I think with an Ange around him or better players around him, I think you would have got the best out of Højbjerg. And I'm really sad to see him go. As Ellie knows, Ellie was his biggest fan. I was a big fan of his as well. So yeah, but big up to you, Ellie. Great to see you in the house and great to see you. So Levy has shown he does not like to pay the extra 5% in the past. We'll see about that. I feel that Column's love and passion for Spurs really came through in the way it did, Wayne. We all know he's a Spurs fan. Deep in his hearts of hearts, we know he's a secret Spurs fan. We know that. Me and James will get it out of him one day. We will get him to see in the light. Column, if you're still watching, it's okay. You can come out to us. You can come out to us. Ali said, seeing I've dropped Højbjerg now, officially not a player. He's with my save for real now, so I matters. Yeah, I do love a bit of matters. I have to say, Ellie, myself, big up to Danny and AI Nasserit. That was the team. Cheers. Thanks, Danny. The Rebel County is cloudy but very humid, but do you think Richarlison days in them? I do. I think Richie's on the way out. And it's a shame, really, because I've always said it that Richie was a big fish in a small pond at Everton, and when he came to Tottenham, he was a small fish in a big pond. Love his passion, love the way that his enthusiasm, like his shithousery, love everything about him. But he was too injury prone. And when we did really need him, he was either he scored a goal and got injured one game. So look, do I think he will? Where he go? I think he's going to go to Everton. I think Tequila or Steve said it the other day that with the World Cup coming up next year, he's going to want to play regularly for someone. I think he may end up back at Everton. Yeah, Yang, he's not ready still. Yeah, he is. I don't think he's ready yet either, to be fairly, but he's a prospect and he's a good prospect, and that's what you need. But you need experience as well. We need a couple of these marquee signings as well. We couldn't get enough centre backs last season. Now they're dropping like flies. I know, Giant. I know, Dave. It's unbelievable, isn't it? They played Ronaldinho, Cristiano Ronaldo's like Remain and John Duran, and he would have helped this team keep a clean sheet if the goalkeeper wasn't absolute. Yeah, I actually saw a bit of that game he played in. I was really impressed with him. Really was. It's not a transfer I thought was coming, to be fair. I didn't see it coming. But when it broke last night, I thought, really? And you obviously think the J League is not the greatest league in the world, to be fair, is it? It's not like, I suppose, not like the Serie A or La Liga or French league or something like that. That's a bit well known. The J League is well known, but really, and when you really look at the player's stats and you look at the way he plays and you look how he plays, you're thinking, do you know what? It's not a bad signing. Big up to Greg Selner. They play it. Yeah, they did. Big up to Boris. I find it funny that people are saying, oh, why are they signing this guy? But when Brighton do it, it's like, oh, we should be going for this. I know, Boris. I know. Højbjerg was I don't think he was for Spurs TV. Look, Højbjerg was very much my might. You either liked him or you didn't like him. And for me, I did like him. I thought Højbjerg was the better player. Let me take off for a minute. Was a very good player. Big up to Ryan as well. Ryan, you may have got to get this debate going, man. We somehow, between now and the start of the season, we've got to get this debate. Look, you're welcome to come on. We will get a debate, you and me. We'll get James or one of the gang to moderate it, you and me, but we will do it. Ancha's gone. Are you happy with Thomas Frank? Are you happy with the players that we're looking to get? I know you're not happy with the board. I don't think nobody's happy with the board, but are you happy the way that the board's been restructured? And let me know how you're doing. I hope you're doing all right, man. Haven't seen you for a long time, and I do enjoy talking to you. So big up to you, Ryan. Hope you're doing well. Can't wait to see Eze and Madison in the attacking midfield together. For once, if Levy does pull this off, he deserves praise for this signing. Well, as I said, Ryan, 95% done. He will be here. Big up to Boris. If they're good enough, they're old enough, and that's exactly. And that's a no football saying for donkeys of years. And please keep the good terms with your source. Had Ange news. Please keep the good terms with your source. Had the Ange news for anyone else, and that's why it's the best show. Facts. Well, Anthony, firstly, thank you so much. Secondly, guys, if you can hit the description below, there is a YouTube voting. We're in 2 YouTube awards. One for the best daytime show, which will come out at 8, but I suppose it's daytime somewhere, and the other one is the most underrated channel on YouTube, which I would like to win that one more than the best TV show. I would like to win the most underrated because I feel we are underrated. We don't get enough credit for what we do. We don't get enough credit for the news we break. We broke news. Do you know when Ellie was with us? We broke news when Ellie could say that. We broke the Harry Kane news. Me and Mia broke the Harry Kane news first before we broke anywhere else. We were first. We even broke Arne Slot going to Liverpool, and we're not even Liverpool fans. We broke that first here before actually anybody has. So yeah, it would be nice to do that. So do that for us, guys, if you can. But big up, Anthony, and thank you so much for the kind words. It really means a lot to us all. And yeah, I'm very good friends with the source, and him and me are not going to fall out anytime soon. Eze would be cool, says Ellie. Would be so cool. Teos said, I own him as he's an ex-QPR. They nurtured him and give him a great home. So many rejected him. Look, yeah, Teos, yeah, he is. He's ex-QPR, isn't he? So, and I would love to know how Yang did. For what I know, for what I saw, I think he's done really well at QPR last season. He did make a bit of an impact. So, but yeah, I'd love to get Ezzy. Really would. With Spurs TV, I agree, Boris. I judge every player in the first team, regardless of age. I don't believe in this. The need to find their feet, or many are good enough. Exactly. Big up to Spurs. So many people in tonight. Do want Ezzy. He's definitely not a wing. I do want not a winger. He's more of a central attacker, I would say. I'm better than Dragson. I fight 51 with 2 crap knees. Yeah, so am I. Big up to Archer. Does the signage Japanese kid block the? I think it. Right. Look, I saw this argument. It doesn't necessarily block the path for Dorrington or Phillips. I don't think it does. I think what it does is that the cream will rise to the top. Not everyone's going to make it, and other players will have to go somewhere else to find their first team football or find their route to the first team. I don't think it does block the way for Dorrington and Phillips. I really don't. I think look, out of the two of them, I think Phillips is the better defender out of him and Dorrington. Maybe some people might disagree with me with that remark, but I just think where Ashley Phillips was on loan last season, a lot of people raved about him. A lot of people did rave about Phillips and how well he was and how well he did. So, look, for me, it doesn't block the path. I think you all got to earn your right for that first team shirt. And also, I think with Dorrington and Phillips, they don't have to be there. They can still play without being signed. Where was it now? I heard it earlier. Somebody because they're academy, did they have to be with this English quota thing, they can still play for the first team or the under 21s. So look, I don't think it blocks their way, but I think it's a good thing to have. I think it is. Big up to Jessica as well. Big up, Jessica. I haven't seen you in a while. Well, Dragson out till December. If we do go to a back three, we need 6 to 7. In my opinion, Phillips will go the same as Dorrington on loan. Do you know what, Jessica? You are spot on. Dragson is out. So you do need cover there. So that is a very good point. Look, I agree with you, Ellie. I think Højbjerg was the most consistent midfielder we had. And I'll back you up in that 100%. I think, yeah, I'm really sad he's gone, though. I didn't really want him to go. I don't want to see Gray playing the centre back ever again. Do you know Spurs? I don't either. I think he'll want him in the number 6 role and let him just get better at that role. Just go through a few more chats. And then we will get on. Anthony Lynch, demo, any updates regards on Nørgaard? I will let you know. I'm waiting for a massive update. I will ask the question. I'm just asking it now, so give us 2 minutes. Right there. Okay, that's just been sent, so I will let you know. I may even let you know. If it gets back to me during the stream very quickly, I will let you know. Oh, Tequila's doing it for me. Big up, Tequila. I just love how we speak to him in our group chat. It is really funny. If you could see what I could see, it makes me laugh every time. Tequila, it's just so funny what he does. It's really funny. Oh Lord. One day we will expose all, but at the moment it's just so funny. I did get a response, by the way. Oh God, I don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. I got wait a minute, son. I got to wait a minute, so there you go. I will get back to you, Anthony, on that. Yeah, Højbjerg was consistently playing, giving out fight. No, he wasn't. For me, Højbjerg, I think I don't think we should be talking about past players, but I can't let this go. Højbjerg, for me, was one of the only decent players that put in performances who never got up under the Mourinho and Conte era or even the Nuno era. You look when we were losing up in Newcastle 5-0 down, his reaction, you got 1 or 2 other players smiling and giggling. He was the only one that looked hurt. And I'm sorry, if you look at an Eric Dyer or a Sanchez, he put more commitment into playing for Tottenham in a Tottenham shirt than Eric Dyer and Sanchez ever did. So I'm sorry, Højbjerg for me was far better player than say an Eric Dyer and that, and he was very consistent. It's all okay. Big up, Dave. Cheers. Thanks for that, mate. Zan and Pitcher all good. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I will give you an update on the young Spurs lad who's playing League 140 from my local club next season. Cheers, Colin. Appreciate that, bud. Maybe you can come on actually and give us that. Let's go thing. All right. Where are we now? I'm just quickly going through. Big up to everyone. Big up the Worst TV. Big up to Shawnee as well. Come out of the closet, column. Don't be a Tom Cruise. Why do I not pre-read these things before I bring them up? Big up to Shawnee. Darren says, as a 95% done. Where is that? That's what I've been told. He's 95% done. And I'm sure the lads in the chat will say that we don't break news unless we know it's going to happen. Yeah, it's come from our source, and I trust our source 100%. Now, we all know Colin is a Man United fan, but he's very good when he comes on here. And look, he does a hell of a lot of work in the background for me. So he built this whole new studio and back room for me. So he's built me 2 new studios for the season. We're going to redo the intro as well, just a little bit with the new signings for the start of the new season. And he does a lot of work for me. Plus, he does a lot of work on the United agenda as well, plus his own daytime job. So, big up to Colin. Everyone should give him a massive thank you, because without him, this show would not work, believe me. Great show as always, mate. Love it. Cheers, Neil. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the love. Thank you so, so much. Is Ryan capable of being happy? I hope so, but but he has high standards. I think it'd be on. That's true. Very true, Shawnee. Hi, Wayne, Tequila, Sean Archer, all in the Spurs, smashing like. Thank you, Ellie. Very much appreciated. I want to win the daytime show Dermo award. Those PM shows with the top quality on. Do you know what? Yeah. AM. I know. Daytime show. It is a bit head scratching, to be fair. But there you go. Thank you so much, Ellie. Very kind of you. Yes, breaking news, Kings. I will vouch for you, damn it. Thank you so much, Ellie. Ellie, get in contact with me on WhatsApp. Or let me know where I can get in contact. It's been a long time. Yes, definitely. I'm happy to have Thomas Frank. Not my first choice. I will WhatsApp you tonight to arrange it with you. But yes, I'm good. Thanks. Hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm grand. A few health. Well, my back's sore and my foot swollen. But apart from that, I'm hunky-dory. And everyone is ground. Everyone's talking there. Anyone? Thank you so much, Dave. Thank you. You're very kind. Big up to David Clark, my own nemesis. Big up to you, David. Here to everyone to put water on my happy mood. No, I love David. I really do. I think he's top bloke. Hi from Leicester. Big up, David. Yes, another charge from a. Oh, for God's sake, we're good people, but I should read these before I bring them up. And rumours of us signing a second ex-players. This club is a complete joke. It's not a complete joke. Yeah, you're always welcome, Ellie. You know that. You started this channel with me, you and Mr. Brady, way back when, and it's evolved and it's developed over the years. We've got Column now, and we've got a few. Tequila's always there at the start as well, and so is Column. So there's a few people that were here. But yeah, you're always welcome here. Always welcome here. Ellie, anytime you want to come on one time as well, let us know. Let us know if you ever want to come on. You're more than welcome. Considering VDV and Romero are injury prone, Dragosin is out to December. More centre backs cover makes sense. And 20 years of reasonable age. And I think Johnny, who goes on to Sean Butler's show, said that centre backs sort of develop around 24, 25. So we're getting them good. We're getting them at a right age. And I think this kid might surprise us. David Clark. So first, Spurs fans think Frank will start growing number 6 role, allow him to grow in the role. How deluded you Spurs need to get before it sounds ridiculous? Well, I'm always deluded, David, so you know that. You're not going to get anyone more deluded than me. So you want delusion, you come to the right place. Column, higher. I'm still, you still are, Ellie. You're still an Irish citizen. Yeah. We've got that covered. Each to their own, all opinions. I respect, and I may not agree, but like Dermatron, we'll always give our £5 worth. Exactly, Ellie. And we always say respect. Ellie, we've never been any different. And you and me have done some shows where we've had people disagree with us, but we stick by our guns. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Jazz Fusion, where's my sales? Now, PSR ends on the 30th of June. So a new PSR cycle starts on the 1st of July on Tuesday. So between now on Sunday, expect some sales from some clubs. Now, I was told we are okay for PSR. Sales means you can spend more, but you're not near breach. And we're not near breach in PSR. So sales for us is not really that important. It's about bringing in the players that we need. But other clubs might be, but I think Crystal Palace might need, and this is why I think the Eze deal will move quickly, because I think if they get this done before Sunday, then again, that helps, say, Crystal Palace out with PSR before the books have to be put in, I think, on the 1st of July. So, but I think there will be sales. Gray has never played in number 6 rows since he was born. Any consistent form when he's Leeds United will dominate teams. So sorry, lads, you have this weirdo that this kid is made for the role. We'll have to see what happens, David. We're doing. Thanks a lot, Anthony. Thank you. I got new bear. I'll send it to you. Big up to you, Ellie. We've got David Clark saying, "Do Spurs fans and Frank had anything to do with signing this Sanian youngster because he's yet another club signing for the future that never come?" Look, I don't mind it. And I don't sign it at all. Big up to Wayne. Demo news on Romero and Son's exit. I got a little bit on Sonny's exit. I saw an article from Ian Dark, which I actually put into tonight's show, so I'll bring up to you shortly. Romero, for what I'm hearing, Romero will stay at Tottenham. I don't think he will move. We do have a little bit of breaking news. Just to go back to Norgard, Christian Norgard. I better check. Can I use it first, actually? Because I don't like to jump the gun without getting the ALK. Anyway, while I'm waiting for one, can use that. We'll let you know that. We'll let you. Oh, well, yeah, why I'm waiting to get confirmation on that, then I'll give it to you. Just saying, have a track record. Yeah, all the signings are club signings, but should be the point. That exactly, Sean. All signings are club signings. No signings are made for that manager. Right. You asked about Christian Norgard. I can give you the latest on it. Arsenal will batter Tottenham Hotspur for Christian Norgard. Now, this is where I think we're going to get him because we got Champions League. Arsenal don't. And also, Arsenal, why would you want to play a team that finishes second every season? Seriously. I'm not winning a trophy. If you want to play for a team that wins the second place trophy, then sign for them. You want to win a team that's going to be successful and move on, then you sign for us. But yeah, I think he'll go to Spurs. I don't know what you guys think, but that is one to look out for. Christian Norgard, Arsenal will battle Tottenham Hotspur for the signature. I think he will follow Thomas Frank Spurs. That's just my opinion. Any news? Let's see what Columns put there. Well, that's the news. And the Arsenal have Champions League. Yeah, Columns just rolling around on the floor laughing. Did you say Arsenal don't have Champions? Now, what I said was Arsenal don't have. Oh yeah, they do have Champions League. What am I saying? Oh yeah, they do. I've just realised what I just said now. Oh bloody hell, yeah. Do you know what? I feel like Murray Walker sometimes. I make these mistakes. I don't mean to, and what I mean to say in my head doesn't come out of my gob. But yeah, they do have Champions League football, but we've got a European trophy. There you go. That's what I meant. Thank you, Sean, for digging me out of a hole I dug myself into. You wouldn't want me anywhere else, would you? Me making these odd mistakes, really. You wouldn't. It's just me. I play for football clubs that are better run than our circus. Even at our level, we have players contracted us better clubs. Look, I get it, David. I get what you're saying, David. Look, you look, I get what you're saying. But I think you've got to. I think slanging off the club all the time, and I think saying that we're a circus and all that, I think has to stop. I think that goes for all fans. We hound out players, we hound out managers left, right, and center because we don't get behind anything that's happening. And I think we've got to stop getting behind this circus thing. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. And I get it. You've seen a lot more Spurs than I have. I understand that. You've got 70 odd years experience of watching Tottenham, of watching us being successful. I have 40 odd years of watching us. I get it. But I think it's time to put these aside. We just won a European trophy. We need to enjoy these moments and get behind the team for once, because we can criticize and shout and blame all we want if we don't get what the time to do that is at the end of the transfer window. Let's enjoy the summer. We're European champions. We won a European trophy. Let's enjoy it. I understand what you're saying. I understand you're frustrated. I understand that you want better. We all do. But I think the time for that is at the end of a transfer window, when on the 1st of September when it's shut. Then it's right to criticize and call us a circus and whatever. I think between now and then, between now and the start of the season, I think we just have to enjoy what we won, enjoy the European trophy. This is my second European trophy. I remember winning 84. This is my second. For a lot of these people in the chat, this is their first. I know you've seen this is your third or fourth, probably, David. So I get it, but I think we have to leave that sort of criticism until the end of the transfer window instead of doing it now. Look, I'm not stopping you for saying what you're saying, but I think that for me, that's what I'm going to do. But no, I do get your point. Big up to Moondog as well. Big up, Moondog. Hope you and your family are doing well. Thank you so much for the €2 super chat. Really means a hell of a lot to us all. Big up to him. I hope you're well. I am doing grand, man. I am doing grand. As he says, yes, we'll believe it. Just back in 1 minute. Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just got to do something. When Mrs. Tron says do something, you got to do it. She's the boss. We all know that. So, right. Just 2 minutes. Sorry, guys. I'll be with you in 2 minutes. I'll be with you in 2 minutes. Right, you can go. Right, just a big up to you as well, Shamu, as well, for jumping in. Just to let you know, guys, Eze, as I said earlier, is 95% done. We will know more once we get it. Okay, that's gone through. All right, lovely. So that we'll let you know when it happens anyway. No, I was not. I didn't know that went there. Big up to David says, no, because this transfer winner mirrors almost everything. It won't. I think this one will be different. Oh, yeah. I'll do that at the end. Spurs, of course, we have made a second signing. Spurs have moved to sign the 20-year-old centre-back for $5 million, which is a record for the J League from Japanese side. Front tail, I will not pronounce the first bit because I won't get my teeth around it. Taka is set for a dream Tottenham shirt. Number 2 he's going to get. That's the dream he's going to get. That will show that Thomas Frank expects something from him. We also have here from Sportsmo that Tottenham Hotspur Academy prospect Damalola. AJ has signed for the League One outfit Doncaster Rovers on loan. As Colin said, he will give you all the latest in that during the season. And we may even do a few little, when we do the under 21 watch alongs, we will see how he's getting on as well. To the lane and back, this is the latest on Sonny. Now, this was from Ian Dark. He put this in an article in the lane and back. It's a really good article, actually. And he did put this point in, which I think is a very valid point. It says, only to Saudi Arabia. The thing with Son is that there's an awful lot of marketing money to be made with him for any club that gets him because of his profile in South Korea, which is something you wouldn't believe, actually. And there's absolutely load of marketing that should be done. What can be done with him, because if he stands in South Korea as well, guys. Then I've got this little from Leeds Live. One of Sunderland's 12 million Leeds United reality. His Tottenham transfer stands clear. The Ringer wants to stay at Spurs. And new head coach Tommy Frank seems set to assess the player during pre-season. However, it still appears likely that Solomon will move at some stage. He's going to watch an awful lot of players pre-season, and I think then you may see the first part of the window of players being bought in before pre-season, and then you may see the second part of players leaving either on a permanent basis or on loan. And really, that is it, guys. That is the rest of it. I've got a few little bits to do. Firstly, is our channel sponsor, Private Internet Access. I just want to give them a quick plug if you can, guys, as well. Just give me 2 minutes. Yeah, it is our channel sponsor. They've got a massive 85% 85% discount at the moment. So do hit the link to the description below. There is a link below for Private Internet Access. And here's Colin to tell you all about it.
Let me talk to you. A little reference there. But I'm going to stop messing about. I'm going to talk to you about Private Internet Access, the best VPN in the land. Now, when you're online, you may not realize, but all of your data is there for the taking by anybody. With a VPN such as Private Internet Access, your data is safe and secure, streamlined, and nobody else can get hold of it. That's why I use one anyway. VPN's very easy to use. Private Internet Access, all you got to do is log on your phone, select where you want to be. So I want to be in America, and I click go, and there we are. You can also link up your devices to it from your phone if that is easier for you. It's available on a lot of platforms as well. As you can see, you can use it for a very, very big range of things. So that's even better as well. You can use it, like I said, on all your devices, smartphone, tablets, gaming consoles, and stick it on your modem. And it's unlimited devices. One equals all. It's available all across the world, and it works perfectly. What they do is they mask your IP address, so pesky 3 o'clock kickoffs aren't an issue anymore, and they're independently audited, so there's no logs, 30 million customers, and 4.5-star Trustpilot rated excellent review. Private Internet Access. Get yours now.
And there you go, guys. Do hit that description now. Got a little bit of news that's just come in. There's a little bit of breaking news I can give you. I'm going to end the show on this and probably talk more about it on. I'm going to have it across the bottom. Let me just get it right because there is a lot in there. Oh, here we go. Right. Here it is. This is what it is. I'll take down that one if I can. Big up Tequila. But in regards to Sonny's next club isn't clear at the moment. Galatasaray are looking at the winger, as are a few teams in Saudi Pro League. Frank has reportedly sanctioned his exit already if he wants to leave, and could be Son out, Eze in. That is the latest on Sonny. So, guys, look, I'm going to leave on that on a little bit of a cliffhanger and a little bit of an end of an EastEnders episode with the drums going boom, 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 boom. So, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you think in the comments after the show, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I haven't done a solo one for so long. I've really enjoyed doing solo. I'm always nervous before I start these solo shows, but as the show gets in and the more I interact with you guys, which I love doing, I actually love doing it. So, guys, do get over there. But in regards to signing this next club isn't clear at the moment. Galatasaray are looking at the winger, as are a few teams in the Saudi Pro League. Frank has reportedly, now this is reportedly now, sanctioned his exit already if he wants to leave, and it could be Son out, Eze in. So we need to watch this space. Look, guys, any breaking news happens between now and the morning. If Eze signs for Spurs, if any news, say, breaks at midnight, I will come straight back on live to give you the very latest on it. Any breaking news during this transfer window. But guys, we will leave it there. I'm just letting you know what's coming up this season. We're starting the season. We've got your normal pre-match, pro-match. We've got all the usual shows that come in with the season. We're also covering the under-21s this year as well. So we're going to cover all their pre-season friendlies, plus the first team pre-season friendlies as well. And then sometime this week, James is going to join me, and we're going to do a tactical breakdown of Frank ball and what is Thomas Frank way of playing. And then you've got Newsbeat and any breaking news that comes, transfer-wise, whatever. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, hit the subscription button if you can. Also, if you can, vote for us in these YouTube awards, which in 2 days' time, the 26th on Thursday, they get announced. So it really will mean a lot. And do follow us on TikTok. Do follow us on X as well, if you can. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Come on, you Spurs, and Big Thomas Frank we trust.